Offender is living across the street from a school bus stop.
Now, a Central Texas school district is making changes to their transportation department after KXAN started looking into it.
KXAN's Brittany Glass spoke with concerned parents who say they're relieved the location of the stop will change, but want more to be done to ensure student safety.
We have small kids getting off here and being picked up here in the mornings and the evenings.
This concerned father of three says he was surprised to find out a registered sex offender's been living across the street from a bus stop for Round Rock ISD schools for at least a year. His kids' safety means everything.
I'm not always there standing there beside them, but I want to do everything I can to make sure that those girls are safe and they come home at the end of the day.
The homeowner says he figured the district was on top of something like this.
I would only assume that when the routers make these plans and make these routes that they also, look online with the same data that you and I have available.
But we learned the district's transportation department wasn't aware of this case.
Obviously, there's nobody double checking that.
Until now, the district hasn't been using sex offender registry technology online to play a role in designing their bus routes.
That's something we are absolutely going to start doing and revisit and make sure that it's codified in our processes that we do that.
Round Rock ISD is moving the bus stop starting Thursday. This letter was sent home today to affected parents to alert them about the change. And the district admits, although they're notified when a registered sex offender moves in, things need to improve.
The campus is notified. The superintendent's office also gets a copy of that letter. Our safety and security folks do keep a master list of that. What we're realizing is we need to make sure that our transportation department also is involved.
At the end of the day, if you're not watching your kids, who is?
In Round Rock, Brittany Glass, KXAN Investigates.
There are 6,100 bus stops in the Round Rock School District. This route change affected students in all levels of the schools, about 90 students in all. The district says they also have to look at other dangerous factors when deciding bus stop locations, including how far students have to walk and a lack of sidewalks and the busy streets.
And giving you some extra insight, not all sex offenders are required to stay away from schools, parks, and pools. Those are areas known as child safety zones. It's up to a judge or the Texas Parole Board, and it often depends on a sex offender's crime. Typically, a sex offender who's under these restrictions can't go within 500 feet of a child safety zone. Cities can also adopt their own ordinances. Right now, the city of Round Rock tells us it is working to add city-level restrictions. We checked on local restrictions. Pflugerville has a rule against registered offenders being 2,000 feet within a child safety zone. Cedar Park's rule is at 1,500 feet. Leander and Hutto both restrict offenders to 1,000 feet. You can look up right now sex offenders and their information from the Texas Department of Public Safety. Enter your own address or any other addresses that you want to see who lives in that same area. You can also enter a name or college or university and see any potential sex offenders you may come into contact with.
Following